I want to get your guys' opinion on something specific that Uber Eats is doing. They are letting, we kind of touched on this with the grocery delivery side of this, but they're letting minors, kids,
Mm,
13 to 17 now control their own Uber Eats account
disaster.
that that is being monitored.
Yeah.
Is there
I
any scenario where that goes right?
What could go wrong with that?
I have a mom mentality. First of all, they don't let like I was looking at the mom in the video and she goes, "Ooh, an alert. I got an alert. My kid ordered Uber Eats." I'm like, "Yeah, you get an alert after your kid orders Uber Eats. What happens if they ordered like $500 worth of food to your home and you don't know until after it's ordered?" Like, I
It's
don't know.
happened.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know
So
what? I think all of that. There is a couple things good in there. Seriously, that just
I,
but it's mostly rideshare related anyway. But the food side, the grocery stuff, I think it's going to be a cluster F of a situation.
yeah.
6 people ordering 6 different 5 or 10 items each, and paid separately, and I know, like, oh my God, it's like already bad enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then kids ordering food, running a tab, on their parents, account. That'll be like a disaster. Imagine that, like what Kim said. Somebody ordered $500 worth of sushi as a 15-year-old, and then your parent goes, "I didn't order this." Imagine how badly the restaurants are going to get charged back on all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
To keep ordering food as much as they want. Mad scientist. Thank
We got
you,
one
sir.
for you, Serge.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So Uber
Um,
is stealing old tips. I got a trip on Monday. I got a tip today and been more than 1 hour and it's not shown in my account. Support hung
Um,
up on me.
of course they do. Oh, this was a food delivery? Because on rideshare, it's very common that you get a tip like a week
To
later.
me, it sounded like it was rideshare, but
that was my assumption.
Okay, on
and
rideshare, you
I,
can get a tip like I've gotten tips literally like maybe like 2 weeks later, right? Out of the blue. And I don't even remember. The reason for that is when, as a passenger, when you finish your rideshare trip, like let's say you're getting dropped off at LAX and you're just in a rush or whatever, and then you're not going to use Uber again. Somebody's picking you up, but 2 weeks later you use Uber. When you're using Uber again, it pops up that, oh, your last driver was Sergio. How was he? Would you like to leave a tip and a rating? 2 weeks later or a week later, then you go, oh yeah, I remember that guy. It was cool, and then you just can leave him a tip. So yeah, tips can show up anytime on rideshare. And so
That would be so frustrating to me, not knowing when you're going to get paid or if you even are.
well, your assumption is you're never going to get tipped in rideshare
Yeah. That. Ooh.
because every time you hear "I'll tip you in the app," right? You're not getting a tip.
So
So I'd be like, I don't expect it. I give him all good service except foot massages and waters and chewing gum. It's not going to work. Otherwise, I'll treat you like a human, and I'll take you safely A to B, and you
did you
treat
say?
me like a human. This ain't your car. I'm not your chauffeur. This is not your limo. You're in my private car. You get out of control. GTFO 1 star. There's the door. However, doesn't happen. I have 10,000 trips. Maybe like 10 have gone sideways like that. So
Okay.
90,
So
it's all good. Most of the gig stuff is good. It's just the companies that are bad. That's all.
hey, thanks for checking out that clip from our show Money Hungry, hosted by me and Kim Side Money Plans, right here on the Rideshare Guy, live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you enjoyed that video, check out the full episode by clicking here, or you could check out this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the Rideshare Guy and turn on all notifications. We'll see you Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for Money Hungry.